All right, a little bit about the metaphysics behind the spiral dance. Okay, so the thing that I forgot to mention in the other video is the seasons. I talked about the mid-seasons, but we have the solstices and the equinoxes. And each different celestial event has a different meaning or purpose. However, they all represent a time of alignment, because this is when the Earth's orbit aligns with the orbit of the Milky Way, the axes of the galactic plane. They line up with the Earth's orbit. And during the winter solstice, it's the longest night of the year, and the solstice actually lasts 3 nights. As the sun makes its journey through our sky, at the solstices, it appears to stop and rise in the same place for 3 days. Solstice means sun stops. So it's moving northward, and then it stops, rises in the same place for 3 days, and then it starts to move south again, and it rises in a different place every day. And then on the equinoxes, it's supposed to be when the time of daytime is equal to the time of the night. And at the summer solstice, we have the longest day. I combined this with the spiral dance a few years ago when I was working with Sister Shaman, and it just dawned on me that instead of just going round and round and round in a circle, repeating every year, it's actually a spiral dance. And so it's moving forward, and we're progressing through this dot. So this is like a 2-dimensional diagram, but it's actually 4 dimensions because it's moving forward with time. And so every time it comes back around in this diagram to midwinter, we have an ascension. Like we've been through the cycles of birth and harvesting, and then the winter time when everything becomes dormant, and in the middle of winter is when the days get longer and longer and longer. And so that is the history of the spiral dance medicine wheel. The original medicine wheel of the Lakota is located in Black Butte, and it's a giant medicine wheel made of stones that reflects this sacred hoop in the sky in the constellations, involving Orion, Sirius, Gemini, and Taurus. And they just mimicked it on Earth. And then you can also have medicine wheel gardens, where each area of the garden represents a different aspect of being, like herbs for the mind, herbs for the body, herbs for